feeling easing up on me, easily interrupting anything that I might be thinking currently, with a current of images and a rush of electricity surging through my cable. I am barely able to walk straight or talk straight in this mental state, with elevated levels of testosterone that hijack by hormones that terrorize and tantalize my brain, trying to crash land my plane into her pentagon. Common sense went and gone ever since I get turned on like a leaky pipe, running all night, flooding out the place, wasting water, while the reservoir bound to run low. But I can't seem to control the flow of adrenaline, and the tingling in my bones and skin, ringing like a school bell, calling me into class. And for once, I want to pass this exam with flying colors. So I bung in to sit in the front row, and I don't care if I repeat the year, the minute, or the hour. This lesson so sweet, it could never turn sour. Right? But wait. Will this juicy fruit rotten quick cause it overripe? Was I too quick to pick the berry from the tree of life? Should I have let it mature some more before I read it? Man, I wish I had the strength to be saving it till it was ready. Instead of behaving like it in a tizzy, giddy head gone, I should have kept it on. Instead of worrying about if this body or that body thought I was soft. But what's done is done. And I know I can't reverse time. But even if I can't rewind, I could have come off and fast forward. But it feels so awkward when you know you should move one way, and all the songs that they play keep sending you in another direction. I know I don't have to listen to them, but geez darn, when that tingling feeling eases up on me, easily interrupting anything that I might be thinking currently, with a current of images and a rush of electricity surging through my cable, I am barely able to control my thinking. And all I studying is staggering. It is just staggering how it takes over my mind. Intelligence get pushed aside. Common sense get washed away in the tide of hype. And it's now like I am hypnotized by these guys on the radios and the TV. And they send me on a mission. Should I choose to accept it? To find a bumper and wreck it? But it's myself I would wreck if I don't check it. I didn't expect it to be this complicated. Man, if I didn't know, maybe I'd have waited. But I didn't know, because I heard all the warnings that were stated. And ever since I was 6, I learned how babies were created. And I also learned at 6 that hard ears you want here, you must take your licks. Only way you're gonna feel, especially if you feel this can't happen to you, and you rip and go through without thinking. You might find yourself sinking faster than a rubber boat with a hole, unless you can hold straight. Use your brain. Stop and think. And stop and think again. Train yourself to be the masters of your emotion and urges, instead of a cheap slave that cheap thrills can purchase. See below the surface of the superficial pleasures and artificial treasures. Measure the worth of a thing by how close it brings you to your goals. If you have any. But many of us don't. We never really stop to think, what is it we want out of life? So we won't get it. I guess this is why we don't protect it. We make it. Just want to stick it in every chance we get. But a half hour of pleasure could lead to a lifetime of regret. Now the whole program all set. But the one who respects his goal do not want to step off the road to success. So he learn how to subdue, if not suppress, desires that will cause him to digress. Always on the alert to avoid the traps that little boys and girls fall into when they are not fully mature. Minds that are full of manure and are in the gutter will get no further than the floor. Up to the ceiling for those who find the cure for controlling that tingling feeling that eases up on me, easily interrupting anything that I might be thinking currently, with a current of images and a rush of electricity surging through my cable. But I stay stable. It can't knock me off my pedestal. I balance for my bicycle and I pedal for the medal like Barry Ford. You might distract me for a while, but quickly my focus is restored. I can't be bothered with the rest. I'm worth too much to be worthless. So you can have this like Suki King. Whatever you dishing out, I ain't eating. Unless what you serving up is something nutritious and righteous for building up my mind, body, and spirit in my best interest. If it's just for the pleasure of the flesh, I ain't interested. I need more if my time and energy will be invested. The market might look hot, and a lot of people get caught and purchase bad stock. Now they stuck between a hard place and a rock. But learn from your past mistakes. Luckily, the good Lord gave me a break, and the repercussions were not so great. So now I know how to wait. When that tingling feeling ease up on me, easily interrupting anything that I might be thinking currently, with a current of images and a rush of electricity surging through my cable, I do like lighting power and blackout. Back out of the situation if it's too hot to handle. Light a candle. Because when the sexy, seductive power of darkness strike, I know they can't out my light.
Oswald Joe, self-control, give him another hand. Come on, come on, come on. I hope you understand the message down there. When my ask if it is time to pick the first fruit.
The fruit.
And he go wait. Brother Joe is waiting, a good fella. And that's a good message to start.